Aldi is bare bones and no frills, but would you believe they have a few tricks to get customers to spend more money? You might not have noticed what they do to encourage customers to buy more. Keep watching for what you may have fallen for. One incredibly clever trick Aldi uses to encourage customers to spend more is by making it as low risk as possible to do so. The company has a generous return policy, dubbed the Aldi Twice as Nice Guarantee, that promises customers who are not totally satisfied with the product can bring it back to the store along with the receipt and get a full refund as well as a replacement product. Overall, the policy encourages shoppers to try new things and maybe buy more products because you have nothing to lose. If you don't love something, you can get double your money back. It's worth noting that there are a few products that are not covered by the Twice as Nice Guarantee, including alcohol, but the store will usually give either a replacement or a refund. One of the most blatant ways Aldi tempts shoppers to spend more money is through its weekly rotating selection of specialized products. The products range from all kinds of household items to premium food items to quirky seasonal items. These special buys, or Aldi finds in the US, are limited time and limited quantity products. The inventory changes every week, and once an item is sold out, it's gone. And some items literally fly off the shelves within seconds. These rotating weekly specials help create a sense of urgency and encourage shoppers to buy now so as not to miss out on a potential deal. Some shoppers just can't resist the impulse.
It's a freaking adventure.
You only went in for bread.
Bread?
For those who really can't say no to a bargain, you might want to avoid Aldi stores right after a holiday. According to grocery bloggers, Aldi offers some pretty steep clearance discounts after major holidays like Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas, and Easter. And when we say steep, we mean it. Markdowns can be anywhere from 50 to 75% off, and the discounts apply to both food and non-food items. This trick really targets those shoppers who can't help but stock up during a sale, although it's worth pointing out that these shoppers who end up spending more on clearance items may end up getting the best deals in the long run. Smart shopping experts advise that the days and weeks right after a holiday are the best time to stock up on gear and decor for next year's festivities. It makes sense considering that stores are looking to get rid of all their leftover stock and prepare for a new round of inventory. Aldi now offers shoppers the option to have their groceries delivered via Instacart in more than 95% of its stores. However, this convenient service can wind up costing shoppers more money. Sure, there's the Instacart delivery fee, which customers have come to expect. On top of that, Aldi says that some products may be more expensive when purchasing them on Instacart versus in-store. Aldi doesn't say much about why this is the case, other than to cover the cost of personal shopping from order to order. While it makes sense you'll be paying to have someone do your shopping for you, you might find it worth it not to have to go out in public.
I love this sunscreen and I love this sunscreen, but I do not love the living.
Still, you might also end up spending extra money on bags when ordering delivery. Aldi does not waive those bag fees even for Instacart couriers, and you could have that cost passed on to you depending on where you are. According to shoppers who have used the service, Instacart notes on its website that a bag fee may be added to your final total if required by law or the retailer. The fee will be visible on your receipt after delivery. Speaking of shopping bags, Aldi inevitably ends up making more money off customers every day because of its well-known shopping bag policy. The company encourages shoppers to bring their own bags when shopping because it's more environmentally friendly and helps cut down on waste, as well as cutting down on costs for the store. But at the same time, Aldi also makes it really easy and convenient for customers to buy shopping bags right there at the register. The company offers plastic, paper, and more durable reusable bags ranging in price. Whether you forgot to grab your shopping bags for a last-minute grocery run, or you just can't be bothered to lug your cart full of stuff home unbagged, Aldi has got you covered for a price. Another way Aldi gets shoppers to spend a little more in the store is by only offering certain items in bulk quantities. Some of Aldi's goods, including a lot of their fruits and vegetables, are sold in bulk packaging. That means if you want to pick up some apples or oranges for the week, you might not be able to buy just one or two of each. You have to buy a whole bag of them. Depending on what you need, that could add some extra costs. Items like potatoes and onions specifically only come in 2 or 5 pound bags, which is a lot. Do you really use more than 1 or 2 onions in a week? Most of us know what it's like to browse the grocery store aisles on a weekly shopping run and end up coming home with a few extra items that caught our eye. Aldi capitalizes on this tendency with a strategic store design that helps to maximize your shopping experience while encouraging you to browse every aisle, hopefully finding more products to buy along the way. When you walk into most grocery stores, one of the first things you see is the produce section. At most Aldi stores, you'll instead find pantry items in the front, with produce stocked at the back along with bread. Aldi says the reason for their layout is to help customers keep delicate items on top so that they won't get damaged by sturdier items in the cart. But it also means that you'll have to make your way through the whole store even if you only need to pick up some apples and a loaf of bread. Stores also tend to put the Aldi Finds section in the center of the stores. Aldi reportedly says this helps improve customer flow to avoid crowds. Less crowding makes it easier to browse the towering displays of limited-time specialty items while also having to make your way through the other aisles, all in the hopes of making some seriously happy and slightly less rich customers. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more meshed videos about the secrets of your favorite grocery store chains are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.